Hi everybody, I'm Philip Duncan. Thanks for joining us. Hope you had a great weekend. Certainly plenty of downpours over the weekend. They've spread across the South Island as well. Now into this week, we're going to find high pressure comes on in and most of that wet weather disappears, at least until the end of this coming weekend. So this is how we look for Monday. There's a lot of windy southerly weather that is wanting to come into the country, but it's got another 24 hours or so before it does that. For now, the centre of this low, right here over Northland and parts of Auckland, will take the next 24 hours to very slowly track eastwards, and by the end of Tuesday will lie just north of Bay of Plenty. There is a southerly change up the South Island. It's reached the lower North Island, and like I say, across the end of Tuesday and going into Wednesday, that southerly quarter wind, because it'll be coming in from all that southerly angle, arrives, and the temperatures really do drop by the time we get to Wednesday nationwide. It's not a major cold event, it's just a nationwide southerly. So this is it on Tuesday. You can see that big southerly out at sea, but most land areas are not too bad. It's actually just a little bit of a breeze, perhaps windy and showery down around Southland, a little bit windy up here around the far north, and a couple of showers from Auckland northwards and also down here around Southland. The other area that we might see a couple of showers right near the centre of that low, which is very slowly tracking eastwards. It's pretty weak as well, the central air pressure around about 1,000 hectopascals. By Wednesday, everybody is under that southerly change. I said before it's southerly quarter. That means it's coming in from all the different southerly angles, but mostly southeast for the North Island. Now that's usually a pretty sunny wind direction from Auckland southwards, so I expect a pretty nice day on Wednesday, but there will be a few showers lingering around the Hawke's Bay, Gisborne area, and a couple of showers might just come up the eastern side here, maybe clipping Banks Peninsula and Wider Upper as well, but it's nothing too much. By Thursday, those southeast winds are fading out over the North Island. It's a sunnier start to the high pressure system than the one we had last week, which was full of anticyclonic gloom. This one is a much sunnier one. There'll still be low cloud trapped under it, but as you can see, it's a much more settled week, and that southeasterly wind direction certainly helps bring the sun out a little bit more than the sou'westers do, that's for sure. So that's Wednesday, Thursday. Then we get to Friday. The high is still in charge. It's still over the country, but you'll notice a light nor'west flow building around Southland and Otago. That will help lift the temperatures up just a little bit as we head towards Friday. Then Saturday, in comes the next lot of rain. It's only really on the west coast. There might be a couple of showers that spill over into Otago. Otherwise, you've got the west to northwest winds blowing through. And in the north here, maybe a shower in the far north. Otherwise, fairly settled and mild. And once we reach Sunday, well, it's a little bit unsettled. There's a small low pressure system tracking by the south of the country. Now that'll drive up a colder southerly on Sunday, so you will notice a temperature drop down there again. But in the north, this is the front, and it's really falling apart. So a lot of North Island areas look fairly settled on Sunday. Really, this coming weekend doesn't look too bad. But waiting in the wings, a bit of calm, flat air pressure, and then the next autumn-like system. I think we might be getting a bit more in the way of westerlies after all this. So there you go. The week ahead this week looks pretty good. Mostly settled, mostly dry, and fairly mild as we get towards the end of the week as well. And then this weekend, back with the nor'westers and another front moving up the west coast. That is all from me. Have a great week. We'll catch you again on Tuesday.